Okay, welcome to episode 46 of Kael'Alanai's Eternity, where it's time to continue building this. Now, I didn't really turn to anything new in here yet. Like, I have had the thought of putting this manually into the enrichment chamber though, which... screw it, I'm just gonna leave it. Hopefully soon, based on this, might be able to get the next round of sawdust, like pretty soon. Guess we'll see. For now though, actually, no, I can't because all of the all the CPUs are being used up. Oh well. Had the thought of ordering another 2 flux compressors and then realised, oh wait, can't yet. Right, so we're continuing on with the Revy'Ru'un. And looks like from the level of these, it's in by 1, right? But then it's also like kind of out by 1. Okay, why the hell am I freaking lagging? It's freaking weird, man. Right, now. Apparently. Okay, so this comes in. Okay, so comes out by 1 and then goes in by 1. How thick is that? Okay, so that's meant to be 3. Right. Which means that there is actually half, and so is that. Screw it. I'm just gonna have to do this. Now. I'm taking a little bit of liberties with this. And I'm going to make this the full 6 blocks wide. Because to mark the fact that there's a window, so it goes like that, and yeah. It goes like that. When I have them like this, it's indicating there's a window, and later on I'll go back. When I go back through and actually replace the materials, that's where I'll go and make it a an actual window block of some kind. I might use clear glass, or frame glass rather, because it's nice and pretty. But at the same time, though, if I go over to Google Maps, once it loads, and I zoom in, rotate, move around, rotate. Okay, Google Maps doesn't actually show me enough resolution. Going to use this other result then. Once it loads. Right, so on the actual building, right? It looks like essentially like it's like um like windows with blinds. We can't get blinds in Minecraft. And also, like, it's not an odd number of blocks is another issue. Like, looking at on the thing, it's literally like, oh, hang on. Yeah, it's like basically from like four and a half blocks. So it doesn't quite work out for like making like the middle part and then like having it curve round type thing. Cause like there's not really I suppose vertical frame could work. Maybe frame cabinets. So yeah, it's basically there's basically nothing I can freaking use to like recreate the appearance. Like maybe vertical frame glass. Like that's basically it. It's like if we put two together, and it apparently does not show the vertical frame. Yeah, see, like, it just kind of looks like just normal frame glass. So it really isn't that. It really isn't that useful. Or helpful, really. No. Got shit trades today, 1DT. The trades I'm looking for the record, are like Captive Dreams, Arachnid Sphere, Bone Splitter, Great Play of Eternity, Thunderforged Leggings, there's one with like Vengeance something. But basically, essentially all the like enchanted gear, essentially. Right, because with enchanted gear, I can actually essentially do shit. Yeah. Down here, I need to come out 7 blocks, and then the 8th block is. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I believe it's 3 wide. Yeah. And then, or here rather, then turns into there. And this is all 1 block thick. It's definitely not getting down with the thickness, that's for sure. Yeah. This comes out by 1. And then I think it's out by 1. Yeah. And then comes in by 1. And then it's the big ass double doors. Yeah, double doors. Yeah. So huge double doors. Like, we're talking like fucking like 5 freaking blocks wide. Yeah, I'm making a freaking there's just no way to freaking make a fully 5-block wide turn door, so I'm going to do the next best thing. 2 double doors. Actually, come on. Right. Okay. Okay, so the doors are like basically literally like this, right? But they're also very visibly dark, like super freaking dark. Like I'm not sure if spruce would even actually be dark enough. But I get spruce and dark oak. Yeah, so it'll have to be now essentially like dark oak doors. Cause oh wait, it needs to not glass on the bottom, and I just freaking hit exit on freaking tab. Right. Okay, so bottom has to be solid, top has to be glass. So essentially it has to be like this. And of course, sliding doors that would work aren't quite what we need. So ironwood doors. I could do brass doors. Actually, yeah, I might do brass doors because if I get 2. They look kind of fancy, and they can go out. And they also look like somewhat like the doors that we need. So, brass doors it is. Like, I could use train doors, but like, this is like really dark brown, not black. I do wonder what maple doors look like. Oh. Crap. So, yeah. And here it's all just kind of flush. It's all flushy, and then close here up. And he comes in. And also, as excited as I am, even though I probably don't really sound like it right now, to actually get onto like World Tier Frontier, I'm actually gonna hold off on it until I'm thinking until episode 50, because I can make it. I can make it like the event and the episode 50 special type thing. Can you imagine, like, you get to, like, episode 100 and it's like, right, it's time now to progress beyond World Tier Frontier. No, I'd probably do it as, like, I don't know, maybe episode 70? Maybe? I don't know. Well, that should really all depend on when I can actually, like, handily beat the, what do you call it? The Frontier Gate. Now, here it actually comes out by 1-inch. No, it's basically like a slab. Comes out by like a slab. It's freaking weird. Right, about 5 blocks out is where this will go from here. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And as an added bonus, the cold store's door is literally 2 blocks wide. So that makes this perfect for putting in a pneumatic door where I don't turn pegs. Like, walk up and it's just walk-in freezer basically. Now, it is also 2 blocks thick, which means I can make the inner walls blue eyes. Then we come in. Yeah, that comes up by 8. And then I shall wonder. Okay, cool. So I can literally just craft, snow into the, like, blocks basically, or into turn, piles basically. Yeah, that's another 8 up. Okay. At 10 there, just so I have more room to work with. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, and then hang on, it does continue on. Or does it? Oh no. And here it comes in. This one here is just shy of being 1, so 2 blocks wide. I also, between recording episode 45 and now, I also tried to grab some reinforced air canister arrays and really just topped up my armor. Like, it was gonna eventually turn eventually get there anyway, but I just wanted to like speed things up a bit. Actually, I wonder, do I have mending on book? Yes, I do. Good. Oh, let's just freaking make it. Alright, need more XP. Alright. You know what that means? Once my game stops, like, you know, being frozen. Alright, now. I need... Sculpt Plum 3. And now I need to find the sculk. Alright, let's go out. Okay, so why have I left it on then? Hey, Lapis. Lapis gives me a bit of XP. Pretty sure iron doesn't though. No. Oh yes, fluorite does though. And of course then more lapis. And more. Damn, I love lapis. Because not only is it needed for blue, light blue, and blue, light blue, and cyan turn dyes. But you also need it for purple, and then you also need some for making upgrade matrices. And really just upgrades in general for Pneumotocraft. And deliberately leaving stuff like, you know, copper behind, because I don't think copper actually gives you any XP. No. So right now I'm just leaving copper behind, just because, like, you know, what I really need right now is purely XP for to power the mending. I tend to just like, you know, whip out the what do you call it, you know, whip out my mech tool again, just so I can obliterate this tough. Yeah, I might actually, just because like I've literally got this set up to have the same chance as this, so it's literally just basically vein mining. And good thing I did. To do this. Rules. I got some coal here. Now once my pickaxe is repaired, that's when I'll start building up the XP toward and essentially getting, you know, the the wrath actually made. And eventually, like, you know, getting XP will be freaking piss easy for me, but for now though, it's, you know, one of those struggles. absolutely gonna be using like, you know, a well, why don't you just make a zombie farm actually? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can use rotten flesh to make biofuel. Yeah, I can turn rotten flesh into biofuel. And of course, I'll also be like, you know, essentially making you know, bones every time I process down a carcass as well. So that won't be too much, you know, of a worry there either. There we go. Now starting to build up XP towards level 28. And look at that, just found another catalyst. Or a catalyst rather. And put on Arcane, so don't accidentally use it, but do get all of the yeah, you get all the vein mine capacity and recharge the netherite can give me. The reason why I'm going for Skulk specifically is because it's like super freaking easy, tons of XP. As evidenced by the fact that I'm now 27, level 27. I'll say but more, I'm going to have 27 levels. Minecraft is weird when it comes to levels. I think I might actually turn to see if I'm able to, like, you know, make reforging table 2 while I'm at it. So I really want to be able to, like, you know, actually get a reforge for the Eternity's Grasp. That should also help me, you know, kind of start, like, you know, building up effectively more, I guess power would be the right word, maybe? I'm not sure. Basically, you know, effectively I want to be able to actually have the grasp be able to do more than a vanilla pickaxe can. Which of course, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to roll experienced, because that gives me more XP per block. But, you know, if it doesn't, not the end of the world. Now, while I'm thinking of it though, and while I'm here, I'm actually going to also clear that waypoint. case anyone is wondering, no, that's not the video quality turn crapping and turns to audio. It is actually in the game. Seems to be some kind of, I guess, modded maybe? Turn music added for the deep dark biome. Right. Now I now have Eternity's Wrath. Now once actually no, screw it. Let's put the Wrath on now. I don't believe there's very much more around here that I can like get. Except for like, all what's up here. Not that deep, bro. You can tell that I've been here before. Let's actually turn and see. Oh, cool. Got 3 1Ks now. Well, 3 of them turned 4Ks, all cleared up. Well, let's do 100 of you. 79 of you then. Yeah. I don't need flux compressor anymore because I got that pattern. Same with heatsink. Same with heat pump. Don't actually have heat pumps set yet, so let's do that. And we go to the asses. Next needs. Don't need any more of you, don't need you. Elevator stuff, I don't yet have patterns. Click frames, carrier ramp, don't have pattern. Omnidirectional hopper. Yes, correct. Pneumatic door base. I also don't have pattern. Door interface, I don't need more. Valve, I have pattern. Wall, I have pattern. Pressure tube, I have patterned. Don't need refinery anymore. Don't need reinforcement pillars. Besides, I've got bricks patterned anyway. Demo plant, vacuum pump. I do not have that. Vacuum trap, I need to make one. Vortex tube, I don't have patterns. Camera applicator, I need one. Got my pneumatic armor. Great tubes, no. I do have regular tube stuff. Capacitor, transistor. As well. Okay, so to make a simple reforging table, I now really just basically need to, like, you know, craft or rather cook some stone. And there we go. Now, I'm thinking. Take chipped anvil and put the anvil here. Actually looks kind of cool there. Now, to reforge, I need luminous crystal. Sigils of Rebirth. And I need gem infused slates. And that all goes there, and then I need... I don't have a gem code table yet either. So I can't upgrade that. I don't think ruler gems are among the ones I'm going to be using either. That's not the roof what's there either. Alright, screw it. There we go. And now I can make them. The warlord I will be using. The warlord. Right, now. There we go. I can now, once I zoom things out a bit. Right, so this one here, not a good lantern pull because 1x3 area. This one, not really needed because, you know, like, block drops teleport to me. Like, I already have a magnet upgrade, so that doesn't really matter. But this one, oh, this one is good. 2 empty sockets and +1 level to fortune. I get 3 fortune level 8. And there we go. As another bonus. Huh. Okay, apparently doesn't actually turn count. I can't remember how I even got that. I know women from turn Apothic gear, but it's just what Apothic gear. So yeah, now I can basically now, like, you know, apply some gems to it, but I'm gonna wait until I have essentially like, I'm gonna wait until I have and the first perfect gem, so I can just slot it in, never take it out again. Now, also, while I'm thinking of it, okay, can't actually change the resolution. Oh well. And now that I've got that, I'm actually also kind of surprised how, like, you know, how little I actually even took out of it. Now, what can I get for this one? I also have back at times 2, eh? Right, so. Oh. This one would be freaking awesome. Sundering and weakness. But this one gives me sundering still. Let's see if I can climb the hatchet. No, don't want ancient knowledge. Yeah, that's a dud one. I'm gonna have to do it on last because I need, you know, all those slots free. Alright, let's see what I can find on boots. Oh, I don't want to. This here costs friggin' triple. And this one is only like, what, 2% less than lightning damage net negated. But I do need level 15 for it. So, that means that I'm gonna have to wait probably until next episode to do that one. It's actually coming up surprisingly fast. Since I just glanced at OBS, and I'm up to 42 minutes into this recording here, so well, it could be worse. Right. I'm gonna have to take on some invaders challenge to try and get more gems to crush, but you know, at least now I've got, like, you know, my pickaxe and my sword. I mean, I can't quite upgrade it to netherite yet, as I do need level 90, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, go make like 10 more levels, come back before I can make Wrath of Eternity able to hit its maximum. Now, for now though, yeah, it's going back to just love that. Now, that gets all that going. Now that still around 100, so let's do this. Yeah, that makes things work a lot better. Now, soon that will get, you know, kind of all, like, you know, sorted out type thing. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering why it was, like, you know, not quite, you know, being kosher, so to speak. still unchanged. And that can be once again drained. Yeah, I need a shit ton more of sulfur to be able to process more of my ores down. I don't think there's actually really any way to, like, you know, really make sulfur beyond, yeah, space's hydrogen chloride injection chamber. Oh, okay. Might be able to do this after all. Oh, I got no gunpowder. Alright. Yeah. Flint goes into a crusher to make that, okay. This one. There we go. Yeah. Since that's the case, I can actually use my slowly growing excess of flint, and I can make make gunpowder. For now, I think I might just cut the episode here, and yeah, like, essentially just go like make gotta make a bunch of I think what I can do. I need a pattern provider. I need an import bus. I'm pretty sure I have an import bus on me. Apparently not. I just realised as I was saying that I was about to wind down the episode, that I can literally just do this. Okay, maybe not. That's not too terribly helpful. Kind of is not really actually. I know. There is a way I can make this work. There is an output. You can see. I don't think oxygen can actually do anything with. Basically with sulfur. So no. Just make sure though. Take sulfur. Nope. Okay. That means I can do this. And then I can pattern sulfur as a function of gunpowder. I then come back here and I put that on, turn that on. Now I can literally just order sulfur as I need it. So once this goes down, I think. Right. Let's bring this 5 minutes, see how far I can get. That's right, it's a bloke, unfortunately. Oh well. But I'll be able to show you at the end of next, or by the end of the next episode rather, because basically I can order amount of sulfur, right? I then make flint, which can't quite make I can't quite make like guaranteed flint, but I can literally just like order a bunch of sand to make flint anyway. But then with flint, I can then order the sulfur, right? And it then crushes flint into gunpowder and sends the gunpowder into the chemical injection chamber to make sulfur dust, which then will get automatically sent out and put into the dissolution chamber. Apparently I do have one gunpowder. I have more than one. Nice. See, this is how I just ordered it, right? Goes in, and then consumes a whole bunch. Sulfur, and that comes through here. Let's give it a minute. Now, right, this sulfur comes in, because it's sent through in here, and osmium will come in as dirty slurry, cleaned, it's in here, processed in it, and comes all the way through and pops out at the end as another ingot of osmium. Have I got gunpowder? Right. So, yeah, that's basically it for now. And yeah, episode 47. We'll continue working up on there, and yeah, then just basically work our way through until until episode 50, when I'll actually grab the next world tier and we'll start seeing invaders. Yeah. I'll see you then, which most likely could be 2 days from now. Well, 2 days for you at least, because I'm recording this right after recording episode 45. And yeah, it's mainly still like super slow type stuff, but yeah, could be worse honestly. Yeah.